I'm Rebecca with Tempe Parks and Rec, and today we're doing a short chair yoga practice, 15-20 minutes, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started with some breath, so let's do a hand on the belly, hand on the heart, and then start to slow down and deepen the breath. So a couple of just longer, slower, deeper breaths. And feel the belly moving as we do this. On the inhale, the belly will expand. Also expand the rib cage. And then on the exhale, release both the belly and the rib cage. Also soften the shoulders. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, expand the belly and the ribs. And on the exhale, release the breath and soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. Just at your own pace. We're at Kiwanis Park today. Focusing on the breath. Let your attention be inside the body. Meaning you're focusing your attention on the feeling of breathing, the feeling of being present. Now the hands can release, and we'll go into some movement now. Let me talk quickly about what kind of chair to be using. Your standard kitchen chair is going to be the easiest chair to use for this because it has a flat seat, or a folding chair like this. The seat is flat. There's no arms that are in the way. You can do it with arms on the side, but they'll get in the way a little bit. That's fine. There's no wheels, so the chair is stable. And the chair doesn't swallow us like a couch would. Now, if you're sitting on a couch, that's fine, but scoot forward to the front edge of the couch so that you're not being swallowed by whatever chair you're in. We'll start with the neck. We're just going to turn to the side, inhale to the center, and exhale to the other side. Do this a couple more times on each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. At your own pace with your own breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. So it doesn't have to be at the same pace that I'm going. Notice how the shoulders are. See if they tend to hike up to the ears. Let them soften and relax. Now when we get back to center, we'll drop the chin down towards the chest and then do some half circles. So ear over to one shoulder, chin to chest again, ear over to the other shoulder. And here we would inhale to the side and exhale chin to chest. And that's just because it's easier to exhale when we're dropping the chin down, and easier to inhale when we're stretching the neck. Now you could start to go all the way around. If you're going to go all the way around, just know that you don't need to tip the head back. So the head can just come upright across and down Or if you would like to tip the head back, go ahead and lengthen the neck. So if you're lifting the chin, you will also lengthen the neck at the same time, so the neck muscles are supporting the cervical spine. And then we'll go in the other direction a few times. And if you run into any sharpness here, then be extra gentle. We don't need to push through that. You can kind of skirt around the edge of any sharpness. You could also hold in one spot for a while if that feels like a juicy spot where you want to get some extra stretch. Then we'll come back up to center. Let's circle the shoulders together. So take them up and back and down and around, and make sure it's the shoulders that are circling. The shoulders should actually come high up to the ears, back, down, forward. So we're not just bending the elbows. Sometimes we can do our shoulder circles with the arms, but the shoulders aren't moving a lot. Get the shoulders moving, and then reverse. Now we'll take one arm forward and up overhead. Let it drop to the side. Let it come down. We'll sweep the same arm forward and up again. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up. And when the arm is dropping out, you can turn the head away from the arm to get some stretch in the neck. Let's do about 3 more. Inhale up, exhale out at your own pace. Last one. And now we'll switch sides. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale out. You can turn the head away. Do the movement with your own breath. Don't worry about how fast or slow I'm going. Couple more. And coming back to center. So let's do a forward fold now. So get the feet kind of under the knees so that when we hinge forward, we have support. So start to lean forward and aim one hip back, and then aim the other hip back to encourage the pelvis to come into the forward fold along with the spine. And think about perhaps lengthening the sternum away from the hips for more length in the spine. This will intensify the stretch that you might be feeling in the back or in the hips somewhere. You could even come down to the elbows if that feels okay for you. And if you like to fold all the way forward and let the head hang, you can. If it feels better to keep the head more upright, then just keep the hands on the legs. And we're pausing here to give this stretch time to really sink in. Oof. Little bee friend. Now if you're folded forward, lift the head first so that you're in line with the spine. And get your elbows one at a time up onto the legs. Once you're there, we'll put the hands one at a time onto the legs and push the feet into the ground as we rise up. And take a good inhale and release the exhale. Let's go a little over to the side. So both hands onto one leg, doesn't matter which one, and you can adjust the feet to whatever's comfortable for you. We're turning to this leg, inhale tall, and then hinge over the leg. Hands can be used for support. Keep a long spine, so sternum is reaching away from the hips to your comfort level always. Pausing here and breathing. Now we'll push that foot into the ground and draw in the belly muscles as we rise up. You can also push with the hands into the leg. Recover at the center. And now we'll go over to the other side. Hands on the leg, inhale tall. Hinge over this leg. Pausing here for several breaths. Let the inhales be full and the exhales complete. And with each exhale, imagine that tension is leaving the body with the exhale. And then to get out of this, we'll push the foot into the ground, the hands can press into the leg, draw in the belly muscles so that the abdominals are supporting the spine to come back up to center. Feet can be at whatever distance is comfortable now, and we'll turn to the side. So you could reach back with a hand and turn to the side, or just hands on the legs wherever it's comfortable, and turn over to one side. Then we'll come back to center, inhale center, and exhale turn to the other side. Do a couple more times on each side at your own pace. Inhale to center. When you're ready to exhale, turn to the side and make sure there's no sharp pain here. Inhale to center, exhale to the side. We're going to do one more time on each side after this. If you do encounter pain, then don't go quite that far. Now, some discomfort, like an achy sort of discomfort, might be fine, but if it's sharp or radiating, then we'll stay away from that. And coming back to center, now we're going to wrap the arms to the shoulders like you're giving yourself a hug. And we want to draw the shoulders forward and down. So if you pull the elbows down, that can help bring a stretch to the upper back. As the elbows go down, we could also tuck the chin. And you could even round out the entire spine like a C shape towards the back of your chair, only if that feels okay on your back. Like you're curling into a ball. Now we're going to sit up tall. Notice which arm is on top. We're going to switch the arms. In between, we're going to back bend. So take the elbows way back and arch the back to your comfort level. Then we'll hug around the front again, switching the arms and curl. Elbows draw down, shoulders forward, rounding into a ball. We'll come upright again. Inhale, take the arms and the elbows way back and arch the spine. Let's do another round, another couple of rounds. And as long as this doesn't hurt, this is great for helping the discs between the vertebrae be refreshed, be nice and juicy, get fresh nutrients. Your spine needs that movement to refresh the synovial fluid in the discs. All the joints need that. And finally, let's go side to side. So you can maybe hold on to the side of one side of the chair, other arm up, and take the upper arm across. So there's a stretch in the side. Inhale to center, other arm up, and exhale to the second side. Inhale to center. At your own pace, we're going to do approximately 5 on each side. And your lower hand can be used for support. Or maybe you don't need the support because we really don't need to lean super far to the side. Just stretching the side body. Let's do one more set. Inhale up, exhale, sink over to the side. Inhale up, and exhale, sink over to the side. All right, and we'll just close with a few sun salutations while seated. So sweep the arms out and up. Palms can come together and down to the heart. Take the elbows wide and rest the hands down. A couple more rounds. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale down to the heart. Inhale to take the elbows back, stretch the shoulders, and rest the hands down. Again, inhale, sweep. Exhale, heart. Inhale, open. And exhale, rest. Let's pause here. You could close the eyes, or you can just unfocus the gaze, like you're looking through your eyelashes. And notice the breath. Check in with your jaw, slacken the jaw. Soften the shoulders. Feel the muscles around the eyes relaxing and the eyeballs themselves relaxing. Notice the inhales and the exhales. And notice if there's a difference in your mental or emotional state or your physical state, having released some tension. Now you can remain at rest, or if you're ready to proceed with your day, go ahead and open the eyes. And thank you all for joining me with this for this short chair practice. Namaste.